Hello once again and welcome to my channel, Chris's Caribbean Delights. You can also get me on cookingwithchriswall.com. Tonight I'm going to share with you a simple cucumber recipe, cucumber juice recipe. Juicing cucumbers is good for the summer. Spring is coming. It's a nice cooling and refreshing drink, and also it helps with a detox. If you need to detox and get some toxins out of your system. So for that we'll need some cucumbers. I'll be using English cucumbers, 3 English cucumbers. These are English cucumbers, the long skinny cucumbers. We call them English cucumbers, but you can use the regular cucumbers that are here in the supermarkets. We're going to need this. We're going to need some limes. I'm going to get you the recipe and all the ingredients, and we'll be right back. So here we go, guys. These are the ingredients we'll need. The cucumbers, as I showed you, the cucumbers. This is some grated ginger, and we'll also need 1 lime and a cup of sugar and about 2 or 3 cups of water. We'll start with 2 cups and see how much we'll need. But first, what we'll do, we'll, in a pot, a saucepan or a pot, we'll put the water, 2 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar. We'll add the ginger also to that. We'll add the ginger, and this we'll put on the stove and let it melt, get the sugar to melt. Once the sugar is melted, by then we have grated the cucumbers, and then we'll add the cucumbers into this liquid. Okay, so that's our next step. So now we'll just chop and peel our cucumbers. I don't know if you believe in the myths, but they said if you take this that you've cut off the tip and rub it against the rest of the cucumber, it takes away the bitterness, if there is any bitterness. But we'll just go with the tradition. I've seen my mom do it and my sisters, so we just go ahead and do that. This we would discard off. And I need the skin of the cucumbers, so we'll reserve the skin because we're going to blend those also after we've grated the meat of the cucumbers. So we'll carefully peel the green skin off. But obviously you're going to wash your cucumbers thoroughly. I wash them. I even used a little, soapy water, but just to get everything off. You wash them thoroughly because you're going to use the skin. So, and this is the skin has all the antioxidants and the vitamins and whatever we need to make this juice a potent juice. Okay, so, and these are English cucumbers, as we call them. You can find them in the supermarket. They're usually wrapped in plastic. So once we got all the skin off, we'll reserve this. This is good stuff. We'll reserve this. Okay, because we're gonna need this, we're gonna blend this later. Okay, right now we're gonna get a box grater and we're gonna grate these cucumbers, and once we finish grating them, I'll be right back. Well guys, I figured I should show you at least a little part of the grating process, so here we go. I use the larger side. And just totally move it around on here. I guess we all know how to grate stuff off of the box grater. Happens pretty fast. So be careful with your fingers. Don't let your fingers get too close to the grating edges. Okay. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to finish the rest of it, and then we'll be right back to show you the process of putting it into the sugar mixture. So this is the grated cucumber. I finished grating all three of my cucumbers. Now I'm going to, when the water is boiled with the sugar and the ginger, I'll just pour my cucumber into there and you let it simmer for 10 minutes. So whilst the water is boiling, we'll be right back. So now that the water with the ginger and sugar has come to a rapid boil, we'll add the grated cucumber. All of the grated cucumber. Give that a little stir. If we were on high heat, we just turn the heat down to a simmer, and we give this, once it comes to a simmer, it simmers for like 10 minutes or so. Then we'll take it off. Then we have to cool it and then go back to the blender. So once this comes to a simmer, we'll be right back. So now we are really at a boil, and we're going to reduce it to a simmer. I already lowered the stove, so it's just going to become a simmer, and we'll leave it there for like 10 minutes. So just let me remind you, this is the grated cucumber. We have 2 tablespoons of ginger in there, 1 cup of sugar, and 3 cups of water. And this is going to simmer for about 10 minutes. Once it's simmered for 10 minutes, we'll leave it and let it sit and cool for at least an hour. It's going to take a while for it to cool off. So, because what we're doing after here, we're going to strain it. You have to be able to handle it properly. We'll strain it in a cheesecloth, and then we'll put it in the blender with the we'll put this in the blender once it's cooled. We'll put it in the blender before we strain it off with the cheesecloth, and add it to the skins of the cucumbers. And once we blended them all together, then we'll strain it, and then we'll see what a wonderful juice we'll get from that. And there's a lovely color also. So let this simmer for about 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll be right back. In the meantime, we'll blend our skins. So here we are gonna have our cucumber skins. We're gonna, the ones that we peeled off and we saved, we're gonna blend those, and we're gonna blend those with a little bit of water and the lime juice, and we'll have that to mix with the. We'll leave it in the blender, and then we'll add the meat, the cucumber meat that we are simmering, and we'll add it in there. And then after that, that's when everything is going to come together, and we're going to use a cheesecloth to get all the juice out. This is our cucumber skins. We just put them all in here. Half of a lime, just squeeze it on there. And if you think you need more lime, you just add it later. Once everything is finished, then you do a taste test. But do a half for now, and you're good. So we're gonna get like a half a cup of water. We'll use like just a cup of water. Put it in there. Cover. And we'll blend this for at least, we'll blend it for 30 seconds or a minute. Now, since we've done this, we'll just leave it at this consistency, and once the stuff is finished on the stove, the meat is finished simmering, we're going to add that to the blender, and we'll do another blending, and then before we do the extraction of the juice. So we'll be back. I brought the stock that was simmering, and I strained it off into and got to get the liquid out. The stock we'll combine with the skins, the green skins. We'll combine this with the green skins, and we'll do another blending with a cup of water or whatever water is in there. And this is the stock from the steaming, the simmering. This has the ginger and the sugar in it. This we're going to put in there with the lime juice, and we're going to do another blending, and then we're going to combine and extract our juice. Hope it's not too complicated, but it's really simple. And now I have poured everything over the meat of the cucumber that was simmered, and the skin that was blended. I poured it over into a cheesecloth lined strainer, and I'm going to get as much of the liquid out. If you want some of this, you can always add it to the juice of itself. Right now we're just going to get the juice out, and then we're going to squeeze whatever is left out of it. Okay, so we'll be right back. So guys, here you are. I have finished straining my juice, but I just wanted a little decoration for when I put it in the picture. So I'll just be slicing some thin slices of cucumbers that I can put in the picture or in the mug or whatever you're gonna put it in, and just to enhance the look. And this is going to give it a little extra flavor also. So here, this is all the juice I've had. That's quite a bit. And we'll just pour this over into the picture. And you'll just stick your little rounds of cucumber in here just to enhance the look. And here you go, you're ready. This is an authentic cucumber juice recipe. It's cucumber, ginger, and a little bit of lime juice to give it some flavor and a little twist, and it's very refreshing. It's an antioxidant. It's a detox thing. You can drink this like every morning, or you can have it as a picnic in the backyard. It's just a wonderful, simple juice that you can make. If you like this video, simply just share, like, and subscribe, and give me a thumbs up, and leave any comments you have, and so I can only improve from here. Once again, welcome, and I hope you enjoy recipes that I'm producing. My name is Chris, and you can get me on Chris's Caribbean Delights and chriswall.com, cookingwithchriswall.com. Peace out. Cheers, guys. Like, share, subscribe. cookingwithchriswall.com, Chris's Caribbean Delights.